Picture carrying a famous last name into adulthood, and then choosing a path that surprises almost everyone. That's exactly the twist fans got when word broke that Kelly Ripa's 22-year-old son is officially stepping into show business. There are plenty of turns in this story, so stick with me right to the finish. For years, viewers have welcomed Kelly Ripa and her husband into their living rooms every morning. Warmth and chemistry on full display. Their children, meanwhile, grew up mostly out of frame, school, friends, and a relatively low-profile life. Now, the oldest is making a headline move. At 22, he signed with a top talent agency and set his sights on scripted television. The moment the news landed, social feeds went bright. He's got the gene. Can't wait to see him on screen. Kelly and Mark must be bursting with pride, fans wrote. And then came the post that sealed the moment. Kelly shared a heartfelt note thanking supporters and quoting her son. "This is my dream, and I'm ready to do the work." That simple, line-determined, and grounded one over a new wave of followers. Yes, the whispers were there beforehand. A few eagle-eyed onlookers spotted him near studio lots. One paparazzo swore they caught him hustling to an acting class in New York. Still, nothing was confirmed until now. The agency's short statement called him disciplined, curious, and camera-ready, hinting that casting teams have already asked to see more after an early pilot. Red Dot friends say the signs were always there. In high school, he directed classmates in scrappy theater pieces, wrote short scenes for fun, and edited weekend films on a laptop. At college, he studied film production, learning both sides of the lens. Family support? Absolutely. Family shortcuts? Not a chance. The house rule has been simple. Build your own credit, earn your own shot. That's the energy he's bringing, respect for the legacy. But Elaine, that's his dot, in a recent chat, he addressed the surname head-on. The name opens doors, he admitted, but it doesn't keep them open. He wants to be judged on work, not heritage. That means late nights drilling monologues, retaping self-tapes until they feel lived in, and studying the performances that made him fall in love with acting in the first place. "If the audition room is my classroom, I'm showing up early," he joked, half-smile. Fully serious. Industry veterans are already taking note. One casting director praised his listening, that quiet quality that makes scenes breathe. Another applauded his coachability and willingness to try a take 3 different ways without flinching. Nothing has been announced yet, but the smart money says you'll spot him guest starring across a couple of buzzworthy comedies and dramas within the next year. That hum you're hearing? It's anticipation. What does this mean for the family brand? Evolution, not imitation. He's not trying to be a carbon copy of either parent. He's building from what he's watched all his life. Professionalism, kindness on set, and a sense of humor when the day runs long. Expect a few red carpet cameos when it matters, and a lot of nose to grindstone. Quiet in between. There's also a craft plan in place. Between auditions, he's in scene study, movement, and on-camera classes, plus a weekly writing group to keep the storytelling muscles strong. He's reading plays, breaking down beats, and shadowing friends on indie shoots to understand how crews think. It's a blueprint for staying ready, so opportunity doesn't feel like luck. So what can the rest of us take from a 22-year-old choosing the hard road in a very public way? If you're as intrigued as we are by this next-gen chapter, hit like to show support. Drop a comment predicting his first role sitcom newcomer, moody drama arc, scene-stealing roommate, and subscribe so you don't miss updates as his path unfolds. Thanks for watching. Here's to chasing the work that feels like yours, whatever your last name happens to be.